Welcome back, it's Kyle with All In Survival, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about why you should prepare. How do you go through the process of deciding what you're going to do for you and your family? I think it really starts with your perception of your environment. Can you see that some things around the world are not going maybe in the right direction? Can you see on the horizon the potential for danger? This perception will dictate how much time, energy, and money you spend in preparing yourself for the future. This doesn't have to be fear-mongering. This doesn't have to be a lot of drama. You just have to recognize that these issues are on the horizon and you would like to get some insurance for the what if. All right, so what is this what if? That what if is really important because we have to understand that the world around us is moving at light speed and things can happen. Do you see the possibility that something is going in the wrong direction? Is there something out there that potentially could be dangerous for you or your family? These are the potential what ifs. There are so many things that can happen out there. And just on the environmental side, we've got floods, forest fires, hurricanes, volcanoes, earthquakes. I mean, the list is endless. On the man-made side, there's the potential for war. There's hackers out there, there's economic strife, there's rioting and looting in the streets. We have a political upheaval. There's lots of things that could affect you and your family. So none of this is fear-based, right? We just have to look at and critique these items, right? All of these things are possibles. Now, on my scale, it's the things that are possible out there that we just talked about, and then the probability of that affecting our family is the other one, right? Possible for you, sliding scale. Probability that it will affect your family, sliding scale. Something like rain in Las Vegas, pretty low. Rain in Las Vegas affecting my family with floods could be much higher, right? So I'm going to average that out and put it on my list, right? This is not about fear. Just think about your list in that particular way. Now that we have our list of the things that we would like to prepare for, understand that most things are covered under the same bubble. If we're going to prepare for economic collapse, it's likely going to cover most of the same things that if you're preparing for war or an EMP. So don't stress so much, okay? Start with the basics. It's only to the end of your preparations where you're going to get into very specific items that are going to be tailored for the specific thing that you're preparing for. With this in mind, we're going to talk a little bit about how you get started. This insurance policy for the what if. Everybody pays their insurance for their car. Most of us pay it because we're told to. But understand that insurance is just that. It's for the possibility of something going wrong. I look at preparedness in the same way. I pay my insurance for the what if every month. I might not put a lot of money into it, but I put something away. This will slowly build over time. And I feel like it's almost like compounding interest. At the time you need it the most, it will be right where you need it to. So don't stress so much. Start at the basics. And this video is not about how to prepare or how to start preparing. We can get into that if anybody's interested. But I would tell you to get started by going to your closet in your pantry and deciding what your family eats on a regular basis and just stocking up a little bit more of that. If you go through 2 boxes of pasta every week, or if you go through chicken nuggets for the children or something like that, make sure you have extra on hand. That's a good spot to be at, right? You're not fear-based, you're just covering shortcomings in your preparedness. All right, I hope that I have not made this too complicated. This should be a brief overview of why you should prepare. It doesn't need to be an intellectual conversation on the philosophy of the stars. It just needs to be the basics. Yes, there is potential for things to happen that are bad out there, and no, we don't want that to affect our family. What things can we do to keep that from affecting our family at the most minimum level? As always, stay safe out there.